Well, hello everyone. The Ontario Gardener here, back with another episode of Factorio. I don't really have a title for this. I guess it's, preamble or whatever to Space Race. And yeah, we're doing okay here. What I am going to do, though, is I am going to turn this off. I'm going to turn all this off. That way we're not going to be using power. Like, basically it's just going to be dead. The only power that we're using really is this. Which this we can get rid of. We're done with this. It doesn't even work anyway. So that's done, and we can what the heck? Oh yeah, all those materials that are in there. So this is running. Why is it still running? I don't even know why it's still running, honestly. These aren't doing anything for us. Why is it still running? We're using these. We're using the inserters. But this should eventually die down anyway. What you could actually do, we wouldn't even have to use fast inserters. We could just use, do I have any burner inserters? I don't think I do. Let's make 2. Yeah, let's just replace these with this and this. That way now we don't have any power. If you have no power, everything's basically off because it's not being used. So what I want to do is I want to go up in here. Like I said, at the end of last episode, I want to redo, let's get rid of all of... yeah, no, this we'll keep this because this we'll have to use. Anyway, we want to get rid of all this, so we have to set this up. I'm not going to worry about having filters through this. We're just going to omit using these. So the first thing I want to set up first things first, is I want to set up the coal. So we can kind of start. It doesn't matter where you start. You just click and you drag, and you want to just see here you're fine, here you're not fine, because you can see on the right hand side has iron. And they don't have to be across from each other because once they start being emptied, if you will, that one can go here. They will be automatically removed. There's just part of one of the mods. Can we? We can do that. And then what I got to do here is turn this one this way. We're not going to get all of this, but that's okay. And then what I want to do here, it'll turn this one this way, and then we'll just pull the rest this way. The best shot, and then can I sneak this one in here? I can't. Like I said, we're not going to get all of it, and that's okay. And then, yeah, here, these can just go. Just do 2. Okay, good. And we can run our belts, and we want to run. Now I don't know the correct calculations. I don't have it pulled up here for how many miners fit on one belt. I don't know. I don't know that answer. But for this, it's fine. We're just gonna rock it like this. Do that. Okay. So what we're gonna do is because these are gonna be where power poles are gonna go. Oh, I messed that up. Didn't I? Sorry, let's get rid of this. Yeah, because you got to put power poles. You got to put these in here, and then what we're gonna do is just gonna bring this straight down. Like I said, I don't know the correct ratio. It doesn't really matter. In this, we can just kind of sneak it like that, which is fine as well. And then here we want to dump. Actually, I'm not gonna be that particular on getting every last bit here because it doesn't really matter. We can sneak that one in right about here, and then we got 3 more. Let's run some more belts. What we can do, so we can just, well, we can merge this. Oh, that's backwards. But the way you merge it properly would be you put a splitter here, right? And then what you want to do is you want to do input priority is going to be the right-hand side, right? Because it's right facing the direction it's going. That way it'll pull from this one first, right, which is good. And then what we'll do down here, this one's fine to just merge like that. It doesn't matter. Are we making the bigger power poles? We should be using them if we are. Well, we were making them here. Do we have enough? Oh, yeah, we have a whole stack. Awesome. Awesome. Actually, we have 83 for some reason. Because you want to start using the bigger power poles just because these machines are going to be here longer. And it's just better, in my opinion. And we're not using any sort of, how you want to even call it, what you want to describe it as. There's no template for this right now. Do that. So this will start working, which is fine. We should still have plenty of power. Yeah, these are gonna work and do that thing. I guess we could put one in there, but you can't. So as you see here, this one's gonna take from here first. That way, when these get depleted. All right, now this is not gonna be working yet because we're not hooked up, and I'm gonna wait to hook it up, and then we want to do the same thing here. So I think we want to just start. This can go away. This. So we have the coal coming up. This is going to be for the. I know this is kind of backwards, but this is going to be for the iron right here. So we just got to keep that in mind. That's where the iron is going to go. And these you kind of want to have across from each other if we can, just so it looks a little bit nicer. And then once we start getting into here, we can't put it there, can't put it there, can't put it there. Put it here, so we might as well just put it here. It's fine. And we'll put an extra one there. And let's run some belts. And we'll have all these coming into each other then with a bit of a splitter. And this is, remember, this is just the basic setup, just to get our first little, I guess, starter base in a sense up and running. That's all this is. That's the only purpose of this. Are we out? We must be out of them. Alright, so here we gotta be careful then. We can't have them going into the... That's okay. Let's go grab... What are we gonna need? We're gonna need more... not those. Where are our miners at? We are making them. Here they are. We can just shift click and you get 50 of them. I'm gonna take a stack, or I'll rearrange our thing here in a little while. Our power poles in a little bit. Okay. And then let's get this connected up. Let's go here, and then just for this, and then we'll figure out where else to put the power poles. Basically there, and then here we got here, and here we got this one, and then here we got. Ooh, we got to do it undergroundy here then, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if I would have done this a little bit nicer, we wouldn't have had to do it like this, but it doesn't really matter. That one, and then we can put one here. Actually, now let's put it here. Okay. And we got one more coming up. Right, none of these are going to be on copper. There's waiting for what? Oh, space. Duh. That means there's no belt. So what I'm going to do here is I want to kind of wiggle this up and down through here. And then this is going to go like that. And then I want to put a splitter here, just like we did before. And I want to have input priority is going to be left. And then we want to do another splitter here. And then we want to kick this up. That. And then do that. And then here are the input priority. I want the input priority to be right. That way they can empty this one first. And yeah, so it's paused obviously because we have way more than we need for these. I'll look at the calculations then probably between episodes. It's not a huge deal right now, but it's running. That's the whole point, is get this up and running. This is what I wanted to do mainly today. Everything's running, everything's way backed up. That's exactly what we want. And what I do want to do here though is I want to make two. I can use rapid inserters or a fast inserter here. Basically want to do this because I want this to stay, these to stay full, right? Dump that. We have an extra lap too. I want this to stay full, so that way any extra coming in we can just put it in here, and this is fine for now. I mean, yeah, could I make steel chests that hold 48 instead of 32? Yeah, but it's really fine for now. It's fine. And these are all working. How much power we got? We're great on power. Everything's just kind of, not slow, but the next thing you want to do is you want to do the copper. And the copper is going to be kind of done the same way. I'm going to pick... Wow, I want to pick it over here, I guess. There. And then this one here, we could probably do here and here. Yep. And I just want to take it from this, and then we put one here, there, and then here we can go. Oh, we can go the whole way. Do the whole way here, which is good. And this one we can actually put one over there as well. Great. And then we skip a space. Oh, we're out of miners then anyway. It's all right. Well, we can just put them in anyway. Just to be just the ghost of them, which is still fine. And then we'll just do... is that one going to hit? Guess we'll just put... There, that's fine. Alright, let's get... Actually, I don't have to go all that far out for this one. I can just go to here. So I'm not actually going to be going that far. Oh, do we actually have any miners? That's the question, because I think miners need circuit. Oh no, we're making circuits. Where are our miners at? How many do we have? I think we should make 2 stacks. Yeah, we don't have that many. 7. That's okay. It's okay, baby. And the bots will just put them in, obviously, where they're needed. All right, let's get the rest of this going. And that's going to jump into that one at some point. Because once I figure out the calculation of what it is, of how many we need, which is not going to be as many as we have here, do that. And then I want to bring this one, that one, and then they're all just going to be combined. Good. Good. And then we can just bring that. Again, all this, these will all be changed. Some changed around once we start doing priority. And, well, we're going to be doing priority anyway. There we go. So this one's input priority is going to be right. This input priority here is going to be left. And then I want this input priority here to be left. And I want this input priority here to still be left. There we go. Now we got to connect it with power, obviously. So we can dump power pole here and here. Nope, that's too far away. Here, and then this one will just kind of jump it up like that. Perfect. Same thing here. It's just good. You just kind of put one in here and you just drag it. And it'll basically, this one is not needed. It'll put one where you need to put them, basically. And then here, and then... Did that hit all of them? No. It'll hit it if I go like that. Oh, I gotta put 2 in here. That's fine. Okay, cool. Now, once we just need more copper because we didn't have any the chips flowing in. So now we can get a few more, 9 more. That should be plenty for what we need. The bots, we can make more companion bots, but is that enough? We literally need 1 more. Is that what it is? Let's just craft the stinking thing. Bots should grab it. Thank you. Okay, now that's up and running. Power, we're good at. We're getting there. Okay, now our lab or whatever you want to call it is actually working. How are we doing on research, by the way? We're just doing basic stuff. Solar, we can start working on. Eventually, we'll need solar. We don't need the higher best. We're not going to be using these even for a little while, but we have a lot of stuff to research. These we don't need. This we don't need either, even though I'm almost done researching it. We're starting to get into fluids, and then here we're getting into engines. And we need, what do we need to research first? We need to have, oh, you actually need to have logistics 2 to do. So for engines we're doing, let's do logistics 2, and then we'll do solar, and then we'll do, what else is not in the queue? I kind of like to research everything, except the bullet stuff, no, but. All right, well, this is running. So like this isn't running at full saturation. It's because we're this is like at the end, right? It's like when we use everything up, then we have what's left at the end. We actually have four of these. I can just dump in here. Okay, so this is good. What I want to start working on, we need tons more freaking belts to do what I want to do here. Is I want to, where are our belts? How many do we have? We have a lot of belts, which is excellent, excellent, excellent. So what I want to do is we want to start laying out, excuse me, where our bus is going to go. Now, I said before, our smelting area, whether we bring in trains or it's going to be up in here, right? So I want this to be the bus. And we want to work on the right-hand side of the bus, but we have this in the way, kind of. So what we want to do really is we could work on the left side of the bus. I just don't like and have the right as open, but I don't like that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring it out. We'll bring it out to, like, say here. Can I actually physically put something here? I can. I think this is plenty of space, honestly. Or we could just start it. We start it down here. Because you're going to put big arrays for our... let's just start it. Oh, I can... There. Okay, we can just get out of map view. And then we just got to go over to where that space was. So we'll start the bus here. And then the way we can do this is we eventually want to have 4 lanes of a lot of things. But for now, we can just do 2 lanes. All right, this will be iron, iron, save 2, and then we want to skip 2, right? Because if we want, eventually we'll have 4, and then you want to have this be double. So then you want to go 2 more, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So basically, we're gonna have copper or iron, copper, green circuits, and then we're gonna go. That will be green circuits, and then we 1, 2, 1, 2, and then this will be steel. And then next to steel, we're going to probably start working on things like bricks and stone. And then we'll have 1 for coal, because we're going to need that to make the blue science, or the other types of science. So this is good enough to start with. Excuse me, everyone. Gosh sakes. Because as we start going along on the bus, we'll start adding more things, and then we can kind of move them back and forth. But anyway, this is where we're going to start. And the good thing with this is these 3 are going to be coming, actually... Not these 3. Not these 3. How do I... There. Not these 3. These ones will be. They're going to be coming from up here. I don't know how far yet. And then we obviously have... I keep hitting escape to get out of that. This is going to be for steel. But for right now, we don't need that much steel. So we're just going to leave it as... Or sorry, this will be our green... Sorry, I didn't want to do that. This will be our green circuits. I don't know where we're going to do green circuits yet. So forget that. Actually, green circuits are going to be right here. So that actually could go up. That's fine. It doesn't matter. And then what I want to do is I want to take, because this is going to be steel, steel, and then coal. Well, like, you know, when we get to that point, we'll do that. But what we want to do is we want to make up our green circuit array. We can do that right now. I want to give myself plenty of space here. I always cram things in, and there's no space here. Let's give ourselves plenty of space. So the way you do the arrays, we're going to start this way, is you do 3, and then you do 2 and 2, and then we don't really need to use fast inserters yet for this, and we can go through and we can upgrade it. It's better to do it like that. I'm trying to think the better way to do it for the power poles. Honestly, don't think it matters for that. And then here we're gonna have this, and then you also have to have this, because these are gonna make green circuits, right? So you shift that, and then this one is gonna make copper cables. It's just how the ratio works. So then here, what we're going to do here is we're going to have copper coming in. And here we're going to have, so you have one having iron coming in, and the other one is going to be your output. Now, I know some people don't do it like this, where you just jump them both on one belt, but I don't know. That's just how I do it. And this one's going to be your iron in. And we remember, the front ones here are going to be iron. So we can just kind of, I mean, you only have 2 here. So the way you do this is you basically would jump that like that. And then you'd pull it straight from that. And then after this is over, you split it back. Once you start getting the 4-way splitters in, then it'll kind of make more sense. But this is the iron coming in, which is great. And then for power poles, I think we could get away with putting 1 and 1, and then putting 1 like that, right? So this is a repeatable design. Now, again, I don't remember how many you can put in one thing. That makes sense? We can just do 1, do this. I don't know if that's too many. And then what you can do also is you swap it, all right? But the way you got to swap it is you turn these around, because this is your iron coming in, and this is going to be your output. So we can actually run the output right now. Remember, it's going to go over 4, right? And then you're going to connect it again, go over, because that's what one of these can span. And then this is going to funnel eventually. It'll go into 2, but for now we can just have it going into 1, which I think will be this one right here that we started building. Oh, did I mess up? I think I messed up. This one. Yeah, we gotta go over 1 more, because this is gonna be your iron space. It's gonna be this one, which is okay, really. I'm just gonna get rid of this one. Just get rid of this whole thing. That's why I like these companion bots, like in the beginning. And what I was saying is, here will be your second one eventually. I mean, again, you're gonna have splitters, and you're gonna have you know, whatever's here. You're gonna have your 4-way balancers, I guess is how you call it. So then we have the belt coming in here. This is still gonna be the copper belt, which we can hook up in a little bit. And like I said, we can then just copy the same design. We're just mirroring it. We can do, I guess technically you wouldn't need the power poles like that then to have a mirrored design. Let me just think once. Would you need the power pole? I don't think so, right? I don't know. Hold on, let me just hook this up with power. I don't know. This here and put this here. I don't know if we need power or not. All right, so then forget what I just did there. That's not going to work. So, all right, so let's do. Did I flip these around though? Yeah, we're fine here. Okay, we'll do this, and then yeah, this is fun. This one, and this one. What we'll do is we'll grab these. This is going to be our copper input. This is going to be our iron input. And as you see, you're using long handles for the one, and you're using short handles for the other. It's just how it's going to work. So we can bring in the copper, and the copper is going to be brought in 2 spots. Now for you could bring it in 1 spot, but there's no real point to do that. So we're going to be doing it like here to here, and then because this is going to be the copper line, and we're going to be. See, sometimes I split it like here, but it's better to split it here, and then put a split afterwards, because you're basically just doing this, and you're jumping that like that. And then, you know, it's better to put splitters everywhere, really. It doesn't hurt to put splitters anywhere. And then what you can do is, I don't know if you can copy this or not. I don't know if you can copy this and place it. Yeah, it doesn't work. Never mind. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Anything that did not do what I wanted to. Let's just get rid of that. Well, let's do it manually then. Come on, bots. This one's going to go here to here, and then here. We're going to connect, and this is connected, and then here, this is what we're going to mirror in a sense. You want to do it like this, and do this to this, and then, right, and then you want to jump it. This is actually in the wrong spot. That's no wonder it looked silly. This is going to go, yeah, here, like this. That's what you wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, duh. I don't know why. Yeah, this one's correct, because you want to have the split after and then before this, because you're basically, this run here is going to go straight through and go back on here, and then this one's not. And these two will be like this. That's why I just, you know, this will be like this eventually. So we can actually get this running. This, and what we can do also is we can definitely get 2 lanes of this. Okay, I don't know. I don't have my sheet up as far as how many of these you need. Ooh, okay, so we need some more of these. Let's just get what we need, and then we can hook the power up. Well, the power is somewhat hooked up. Assemblers, boom. We have 18. What are we lacking? Gears. How are we lacking gears? Where's our gear makers? Oh, they're being consumed by the science too. Ooh, we don't have any. We don't have any logistics done. This is a filter inserter. See, we're not getting any. Well, what we can do is we can just grab all these, dump all of these into here, as many as we can. Same thing with this, dump them in there. And then do we have any regular machines? Why are they not working? Oh, same thing, right? They need this, and they need that. Right, and this is just taking the excess of that. Let's just trash these. I don't care about these. Well, actually, what we can do is just do this. And then we can just take this one and just do that. Okay. This one has a little bit of steel as well. Okay. Yeah, because we're doing the science, so we can turn science off eventually, but it's okay for now. All right, let's just hook this up. We got to figure out here. Oh, we have to do our columns. We haven't done our smelting columns. But what I am going to do along here, though, is I think I'm gonna sneak the this stuff through here. I'm trying to think how I want to. This is all done now, right? Okay. So what I want to do is, I guess just for right, I got to figure out the ratio, and I'm going to pull that up in a second. I think of how many there are of this. I don't remember how many it is, so I'm going to look it up. I know you guys probably know what it is. This is called the Factorio cheat sheet. Basically, it tells you when you're doing material processing. So using stone burners or stone furnaces, using iron, 48 of them will fit. Oh, what the heck? It just freaking just, what the heck? So this is to empty an input belt. So you can have 24 on each side, right? And then this will then compress 48 to fill an output belt. So if you have 24 on each side, that's what you need. So we can't really do anything with this yet, but we can do it here. So we have 24 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 12. But I want to make a better design here that's not using the small power poles anymore. Because our coal's going to be brought in from here. Yeah, we're going to be like making a big mess of this. That's okay though. So we can start getting that set up too. Actually, no, we can't because we need to make. Are we making stone furnaces down here? That's the question. No, we're definitely not. Oh man. Okay, so we need like a crap ton of stone furnaces. 48. We need like over 100. Luckily, we have a bunch of stone. Oh, you know what? We have a bunch right here. Boom. There we go. I don't know if that's enough. 73 is definitely not going to be enough. But what I said like in the beginning is we're going to have our smelting columns up here. Eventually, we'll have trains bringing stuff in, and we can redo the columns. It's not like we can't redo it. Speaking of redoing, do we have any? So we have a patch up here. That's 3.3 million compared to here, which is only 500. It's 6 times that amount. Okay. Tons more oil. Look at that. That's 2,000 yield, 2,600 yield. That's 15. 3,000 yield. Like a lot of the stuff like material, like oil processing, we're going to do that on site, right? Let's do it on site and then just pipe it down. I mean, I know when the new release comes out, the way that pipes and fluid pipes are going to work is going to be different. But for now, it's, you know, well, it's fine. Fine. How can I make more? Can I make companion drones yet? I can. What is this? Companion drone. Takes a fish. Companion reactor. Companion roboport. What are all these? Laser. Companion shield. Is that what this is for? So we could make a couple of these. We just need some fish. I don't think. Do we need more drones though? I think we will. Let's go up and do some fishing. I mean, it's really easy using the drones. Because let's just get 2 fish out of here. Boom, boom. And there you go. Now we have 2 fish. Now we can make 2 of these. Actually, we should have 3 fish based on... Oh, we have like 8 fish. Jeez Louise. Okay. We're not going to make all of these pieces by hand because that is silly. Alright, that is silly buns. Because we have a whole thing of this and a whole thing of that and a whole thing of that. And then what else do we need to make these? Oh, we have gear. Yeah, we need gear wheels, of course. Now we can make 3. There we go. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to set up our... We can make it over here, and then we can just move it where we want to, because we'll make like a blueprint out of it. I have blueprints for these, but I want to do it here. So we're at 50, right? We want to take this until we're at 26. There we go. And the way you're going to do it is you'll have an inserter. This is to fill the belt, and then here you're going to have this as well, and you're going to have another one like this, and another one like that, right? And then what we can do is basically have, this is for copper and for iron. Just like that. And then what we can do is take this, copy this, and then we should be able to drag this. No, that's not it at all. No. Nope. I thought you could do that. I thought there was a way to do that. Is it shift? Nope. Not shift either. Alright, maybe you can't do that then. You just have to do this, and then, well, we know you gotta do is just do that, and then make it again. And now you have 8, right? And that, or well, you know what I mean. This, that. That's it. That's all we gotta do. And put our belts in, and then you have your input's gonna be the iron. That's why it says 48. So you split it up. So basically, you know, a full belt of iron. Well, I don't know why I'm going higher. A full belt of iron on double sides is the same as, you know, a single iron on one side. If that doesn't make any sense. And then what we're going to do is, because we're going to bring in the coal from this side, we can set up our little... Ooh, I'm out of inserters too. Holy jeez. And how many are we burning through? Yeah, I think we need to... I think we just need to turn the science off for right now. Because I really need a lot of these materials, right? These things right now, like all these inserters. We're going to need all the belts too. So we could just kind of turn science off for right now. I think that's perfectly fine. And then as far as the belt makers, I just want to turn the belt maker as well there. Because we need to make, I mean, we're making belts, but we need to we need to fill this stuff up. If not, we're going to, we have problems. Okay, are these all filled in? They are. So what we can do is, just for temporary, we want to bring this power pole in. I can stretch it to there. Nope, I can stretch it to here. Because I want to see where we can put power poles, because these are bigger. So you should only you only need a few. And this side. There we go, perfect. Alright, so we know that's hooked up for power, so we can just get rid of these. Get rid of these two. And then what I'm going to do is I want to make my balancer thing here. So I want to do it something like this. And this is going to go this way, this way. This is going to go... I should have that mod that doesn't make me walk. I could just stand on this forever. And then here we're going to have our coal input. Alright, so we're going to do this. Is this going to come? Now, the way I think you do it to put these next to each other is... what button is it to make it switch? It's not tab. One of these makes it go the other way. I don't know what that is. But what we do is we want to do that, right? And then I'm going to copy this to here. And then we want to take this one and figure out where can we put this one. And the answer is we can put it here. But it's not actually like that. It's gonna be one up from that. It's gonna be because this is gonna go like this. Alright, I just want to try to think how to do this where it makes sense. Because this is where your first one's gonna come in at. Well, that you want to make this tileable. So yeah, that's gonna go here. You're gonna go here. That, and then that should be. And then you're gonna have. Oh, I see. Okay, if you do it like this, that will be better, I think. Okay, now we should be able to copy this and paste this right here. Perfect. And that's going to be for the iron, and then again, this is just putting them right next to each other, and then this will be for. Well, I think just for now, iron and copper will just do one. Just do one of each. I think that makes most sense, in my opinion. To basically copy the whole thing, and then we just dump it onto this. We're going to end up moving all this anyway. So we're going to be cutting all of this. And maybe even for this one, we can actually just do it like this, really. I think this would even be fine as well. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just for now, right? So the bots have to pick all this stuff up and put all the other stuff back. Which is okay. They'll get there. I can help a little bit, I guess. There's a problem with using bots. You can't ghost things. But they're going to go over here and they're going to... Oh, we have all these companion drones anyway. How do I input that? It got to be under character, right? Oh, no. I think I just put them, right? What do they get fueled by the way? They're just working too much. Come on. Are they fueled by coal, maybe? I don't know. Guess we'll find out right now, won't we? Because they're just going to be sitting there idle, not doing anything. Oh, yeah, okay, they get fueled by coal, or any type of fuel. Oh, we have tons now. Okay. Companion construction laser bank. Do not touch. You can't touch it. Okay, now we have 5. I think you can actually change the color on these, and you can rename them, and yeah, it doesn't. I don't really care. All right, so we need more of these things. 5 might be too many. And what I'm gonna do is I just want to get like basically all of these. Because the only reason we use the steel ones, we're not using the steel ones yet. Like, that's not going to be for a while. We want to use these ones. So, Might as well make a few hundred. It doesn't really matter. The drones are pretty fast anyway. Except, not really. Okay, this is great. Oh, I didn't... It's great, except I didn't... It's great, I just didn't fill out... I didn't finish this, because this is going to go like this. This is going to go like this. Like that. So the coal's still going to be coming from the top, which is fine, even though the coal's coming from the bottom here. Let's just get the coal. Oh, we got to get more in. Man, we need a lot of stuff. Let's just get some more inserters. Now, they won't refill us. That's the thing, right? So we take that. Let's take the stack of this. We want to take some inserters. So the inserters were being placed in here, so let's take a stack of those. And then everything else I think we're okay on. For now. And what I want to do is I want to grab some coal. I can just grab it from here, really. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna pull it up here. This is a lot of this is still this. I don't want to say temporary because it's not temporary in a sense, but it kind of is temporary. Let's just run this up to here, and we can just plug this in like this. There we go. So we're gonna have that going, and we have to fill up the power. That's not gonna work. Here, and then we can just dump the power here. Okay, power's good. Coal's flowing. Awesome, awesome. And then what we're gonna do here is I almost want to just take half of this. And like I said, just for now, until we start tapping those other. Whoa, no. Tapping those other veins. So we'll do is just bring this all the way over. Again, this is just to get the first little baby bus stuff up and running. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Nope. There. I mean, this is fine to do this anyway. So we're gonna do. We'll do the iron here. Again, it doesn't matter because the copper and the iron it's run the same way. but because we're doing iron first, do this, and then we'll do the same thing with the copper. The copper, basically, I'm just going to draw it from here as well, and then we'll just kind of do this. Well, you can turn that on, by the way, to have this just scroll across, or it scrolls a different way. Just letting you know. And then this one just go like that. All right, there's the iron. Yeah, iron, and the copper come in. Great. How's our power uses, by the way? That's not hooked up to anything, so that is no wonder it's not working. Oh, we're fine. I mean, we'll be okay. And what I want to do is we'll just do this here. This is just to get it, the ball rolling. This here, and we're gonna have the copper like this. Done. Well, not done. There we go. Hey, everything's working. Power usage is going up. This will start flowing in a minute. Then we got this part done, which is great. Exactly kind of what I wanted to do, really. So we're moving right along, baby. I just want to wait for this to kick on. Because obviously this belt can't saturate too, unless this. I shouldn't actually just do this, because we don't need this to go all the way down here yet. The next thing I want to do is, like when we start making things like these, you need stone bricks, you need steel. So steel we can make. Now steel is always like the opposite, right? Because if you go under steel, you basically need 240, because it's not 3 to 1, it's 5 to 1, right? You need you need to make steel. Where is it? Here. So it takes it's 1 to 1 in a sense, and this is 16 seconds crafting time because you need 5. So 5 times 3.2 gives you 16. That's why you need 5 times as many. So we're obviously not going to do 5 times as many. We're not doing that at all. And what we'll do is we're just going to basically get some going here. We're not going to use a lot of steel. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll just make like a baby steel array using the same concept as this, but instead of it, you kind of go. I'm just going to put this here. Is you go like this, and then you do that, and you basically feed this into this one, because that's how you do the steel. So what I want to do is just put a couple more of these in, because you're basically taking, and then this has to pull in this way, because you're basically pulling. This one needs iron plate and coal, and the other one just needs coal and raw iron. I definitely need a lot more. I don't know how many I want to do here, honestly. So let's just kind of let's just do that one. That's 4, and then we can do another. That's 8, 12, and then let's just flip it over. It'd be no, hold on. It'd be like this, and then you would just flip these. No, I'm too close. No, I'm too close. Because you're gonna have you have 2 belts here. This belt, and then you're gonna have this belt. One's gonna be your output belt. The other one's gonna be your other one. So you basically would do it like this. And then here you'd flip these around. Because here you're gonna be, here's your input belt here. This is gonna be your output belt here. So this is gonna be your output of steel, which we can kind of connect up. It's gonna kind we're out of belts too. So let's grab some belts. Let's grab some inserters. Again, when you have logistics bots, well then everything will be replenished for you. But we're not anywhere. How many do we? We could probably have a few thousand here, don't we? Let's just take all of them. Take them all. Who cares? And then we'll take. Let's take all of these, and let's take all of these, and then let's take all of these, and then let's take. Why are we not making any of these? Where's our copper at? Huh? Oh, I muffed up here a little bit somehow. Iron got on the thing. Oh, that explains it then. Is that what happened to this one too then? This one needs copper. Why are we not pulling any copper in? Huh? Was that always like that? Why is there no more copper coming in? Oh, there is copper coming in. That's so weird. What the heck? Well, that's weird as heck. So let's just, yeah, I don't know. Let's just, yeah, that's weird. Okay, let's just put a big one in here. That's so weird. I don't okay. I think it's because this one was never supposed to have. It was never supposed to have these. I guess this would be like the tier, excuse, like the tier 2 one or something. I don't know. But we're fine here. All right, let's go back to where we were. So I want to get this all hooked up for this episode. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. Okay, this is your input as well. This will be mainly, this is going to be your coal input. That's all that's going to be, is coal coming in, and then you're going to have your output or your input, another input here. So we can do first. This is going to be your input. Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm going out that far. I'm only going to go to here. That was silly. Okay. So we can just go down here, and then I don't have power. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to work. Because I don't have the power poles in here. So we're going to find out, aren't we? Oh, it does work. Look at that. That works great, by the way. Doesn't it? Oh, because it... Come on. Oh, no. Wait a minute. How are these not powered? Crap. Okay. Let's just do this then. And then let's just do this then. Okay. It's okay. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. So you have to have a gap then. Huh. No. No. No, undo. No, we don't have to do that. Undo again. Undo all of this. This is all fine. We just have to double up on the power poles. That's it. That's it. You just gotta do one like this. That's all. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, it's kind of redundant, but okay, it's all fine now. Yeah, that was so silly to not do like that. All right, what we're gonna do here with the, I can just dump all of this in here, by the way, and then let's just take this and dump this into here. Okay, so because you can use, there's so many, you know, you need so kind of few coal in a sense. This one's just gonna. This is just for coal, basically. That's all. This one is gonna be FOA. That's emptying onto here. This is emptying onto there. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. And then what we want to do is we want to bring basically this rig here and put this up where, well, where we need to put it, which is going to be about. Actually, no, it's going to be different because we have to split the coal. This is this is a janky way to do this for sure. Real janky way to do this because we want to split the coal. Oh no, that's right. It's still right. It's just not. No, it's okay. Never mind. No. I'm fine. I'm fine. That, and then this one's just gonna go nowhere, basically. So we're gonna have the coal coming in here. Now I'll do another one. Actually, I'm doing this very backwards, aren't I? I'm doing this very backwards. Very backwards, because these are gonna feed each other. So we can just do this, and then do that, and then the coal is going to also be split here. Yeah, this is better. This one's going to go like that. That's going to be your coal line. This is going to be your coal line. And then here, this is going to be your insert, whatever we're going to call it, insert line. That's that. And here is going to be your iron. And then this is going to be your input where your coal is going to come in, which is going to be here. And then here, you're going to have your iron input. Like that. Okay, it's a very janky way to do it, but it works, right? It works. And then we need iron. We need to split the iron somewhere. So let's just do this. Split the iron here. And again, this is just, most of this is just temporary. Like, this isn't going to be our final kind of smelting columns or any of that nonsense. So don't even worry. But as you see, we're making 5 of these go into this, and we make our steel, and then the steel, when it's made, like this, we dump that on this belt, and then here we're gonna have the Steelman. Look at that, everything's all saturated already. So steel is gonna be on the inside. We're gonna have 2 rows of steel. But what we'll do is we'll copy it just kind of how we had it here, just to show that that's what's gonna happen. And then yeah, this can just go. I mean, we could really just go like this instead. Not that we're really saving belts, we're just saving space that way. All right, so obviously there's not enough copper coming in, there's not enough iron coming in, we're way behind, but it's fine. It's something. And when I get off camera, I'm gonna look. Actually, it probably tells you somewhere here how many machines saturate a belt somewhere. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's somewhere, right? It tells you how many things can fill a belt. I don't have that. I don't have the it just tells you how many densities. Mining. Maybe it's under mining. Let's see what it says. Here it is. Okay. So you need 60 miners will fill a yellow belt. How many miners do we have? Let's see, 60 miners will fill. This isn't exactly. Oh, yeah, it's accurate -2. So we're only at 45. So one of these isn't even saturating anything, really. And then this one here, you're at 51 plus. Yeah, like 51. So, yeah, this isn't even enough to saturate one of these columns. But it's okay. It's okay because once we get trains, and you know, so we're not messing with trains too much, but we're going to pull from either here or here. Just do some smelting up here. We'll pull. Well, I don't know how we'll do it yet. Might make sense to just do one loop around, like a big loop train, and then we can have one coal train basically going to every stop, unloading its coal, or a certain amount of coal, or maybe you could probably even have 2 or 3 trains on the same loop going up and having like a bit of a loop system just for this, because we'd want to do it here. I don't have any other copper anywhere, do I? Thought they unlocked copper. We have uranium down here. We'll need this to make plastic, and then we can make plastic on site. Sulfuric acid. So we'll figure out the train system. I just don't want to have a crazy elaborate system because it gets too confusing for me, and I don't think we. What's wrong with? Are we maxed out with our? I think we're maxed out with our radars. Because they're not going any farther. Do they have a maximum radius? Or maximum size they could do? I wouldn't think so, right? Maybe they do. Well, yeah, it just says nearby sectors, so that's why probably. Let's just put our radar. Just put one over here. Put one here. Okay, I guess not. Weird. Maybe let's put one here. I'll put one. Let's put one. Let's put one here. I don't know why it's not putting one here. Because I have it in my hand, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So now it'll start scanning. Should start scanning more. Should start scanning more. I would hope. No, that doesn't make any sense because they scan this way. Maybe they only have a maximum. I don't know. Cause you could put one up here. Whatever. Don't matter. They're doing something because they're drawing a lot of power. Actually, we have the fourth one. Might as well just slap the fourth one in here somewhere. Will it be helpful? Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're starting to scan some more sectors. Okay. Hey, we got iron. We got copper. We got steel, and we have green circuits, which is awesome. The only thing we're gonna do next is we got to get we want to get stone and stone brick. So we'll figure out how we want to do that eventually. Actually, it will not be like that. Trust me, it will not be like this. Actually, it could be like that. But we want to do. I just want to put this in here just to denote that we want to do stone brick. I don't have any stone. Actually, I do have some stone brick in my inventory. Let's do that. So you want to make brick and stone itself, because that makes you need the stone to make rails, which we don't have yet, but we will. All right, under here, actually, while we're talking about it, we can start working on a rail. There's a rail 1. Signals you obviously need. And this one is going to be, that's rail signals. What is this one? Automated transportation. That gives you your station and your manual color module. That got to be part of the, oh, that's part of the mod, I think. Is your chain signal and rail signal. So basically the way it works is a chain signal goes first, and then your regular signal goes afterwards. And we can already make we can already make trains. Where are they? Oh no, we can't. Which one is that under? It's under one of these. Oh, here, you make your locomotive, which takes engines in here. So we can make these. We can make engines right now. I think are we doing engines yet? It'd be under here. We're doing engines. So you can make, you can't make them by hand though, which is the only which is a kicker. So you can't make locomotives and stuff by hand, but this is still fine. You can make all these materials, make these, etc., etc. So this is great. We made a lot of progress today. We set up our basic smelting columns. We set up the start of our bus. We redesigned all of this. This didn't change much, but we turned off. Oh, you know what? We got to turn science back on. Remember, I was doing it. I was not withdrawing, and now we're going to be full. And then the other way I could do it would be is basically have this set up like this, and then have a box here. Oh, nope. Have a box set up here and have this limited to 100. Because then this one it'll keep making them, but we can at least get some for ourselves as well, right? It should alternate how it picks them up. Maybe not. Maybe it'll make them first and then excess will dump out. The belts kind of do that already. Because it makes them so fast, it's fine. This doesn't make them. Actually, it's because of that. Let's Oh, I see. I can't make it really go any fast. Yes, I could. If we do this and this, and then we just put another. Let's put this one. We could just put this one here and put this here, and put that there, and just take all of these out and put. I don't need this many in here, and limit that, and then just power this one. There we go. Oh, and then take this one away, obviously. There we go. That works. Basically doing the same thing I wanted to do. Let me pick that up. Okay, now we're making them a lot faster. Kind of. Let's just dump a bunch of these in there. Will that help at all? I don't know. What if I dump a bunch of gears in there? It'll help in the beginning. All right, anyway, we're making progress. This is great because once logistics are going to start working. We're at 90%. That'll keep going up 91%, obviously. So a lot of this stuff is just kind of just to get it going. Now, this isn't ratioed to this. Nothing's ratioed to anything. But, you know, what we have to start working on is getting to, well, we want to add on to our little mall thing here. But do we? Normally, I don't do that. And I know there are mall pictures where you basically have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 based on signs and materials. I don't really like that. I just kind of like making, like, let's just make pipes right here. So we can make, let's make engines. We can make pipes. Steel we have, like, let's just make them right here. Right? That's how we'll do it. Because we know engines take this. We know locomotives. Locomotives are going to take, you know, this takes stone, iron sticks, which we can make on site. Engines, electric circuits, here, steel. So you could do half a belt. A bunch of these things take the same thing. And then here, these take the same thing. And then these here also take the same thing. So iron and circuits, steel and sticks, and then this one is different because this one takes engines, and then you kind of like make these by hand. So, and then this one here takes stone. Again, you can figure all this out. Also, to make rails take a lot. So, yeah, you could easily have you basically have stone, steel, iron, and iron, steel, and then stone and circuits coming in. That's basically what you need. And we don't have, do we have those things to put down that you can select? No, we don't have the circuit network up and running yet, do we? That I do want to get that just so I can place these things down to like as placeholder type things. Do we need this? Eventually, yeah, we eventually need everything. So circuits definitely we need, and then we start getting into fluid handling stuff. Explosives, those you don't need. Car we don't need because we're not going to make a tank or a turret or artillery stuff. We're not going to do that. Then you have stuff down here, advanced electronics. This is all blocked behind your pumps, which is all going to be under your fluid handling. And we start getting into that stuff, which we're not quite there yet, but we can start researching it. And that's going to be great. This is exactly what we want to do. We're going to start making, I can just put this here just as a holder, just so I don't have trains yet, but we want to do stuff with engines, and then our train stuff is going to go right here, and then move on down. So what? We're at our time here. We're at an hour. I want to try to do 45-minute episodes, but an hour is fine. Yep. I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. It would be much appreciated. And if you're enjoying this series, we're kind of gearing up to Space Age. And, you know, we're going to have probably 2 episodes a week. I'm not sure what days. Maybe it'll be Sunday and Wednesday or something like that. Be consistent, so that way you guys know a schedule. I know the episode before this came out on a Wednesday. The previous episode, the first one, came out on a Sunday. So I think we're going to keep the Sunday-Wednesday schedule for this game. It'll be 2 p.m. Eastern on Sunday and on Wednesday. It kind of works better with my schedule that way. But, oh, look, these are done already. So we have a mod. It's auto deconstruct. So it basically will get rid of, well, get rid of them. But you can no longer put this in here, can you? What? All right, we can just dump them in here. There. So called auto deconstruct. So as soon as there's a miner that's empty, my question is, why is this full? How much backup do I have? Oh, this is fine. Oh, it's full because it's just not being used, because iron or copper isn't really used that much. Okay. Great, 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 baby. How much are we exploring anywhere else? Ooh, there's going to be copper down here. Iron there. Iron here. Great. This is exactly what I wanted. Perfect. All right, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Tick the bell notification icon so you don't miss any future episodes. And as always, catch you guys next time.